What's going on, guys? Seancutshair with another video. Wanted to tell you guys real quick, I'm at 3.7K on watch hours. Those of you guys who don't know YouTube real well or haven't heard anybody talk about that, 4,000 watch hours is the goal to get monetized. So it's kind of the first milestone of a YouTuber to get to that point, and then, you know, the sky is up from there. So if you guys would, make sure you watch this video all the way through. Just wanted to tell you guys real quick about that, but also let you know I appreciate you. The channel's growing just crazy fast, and we're about to hit 2,000 subscribers as well. So we took a long time to get to 1,000, but 2,000 we've done in like a month and a half. So I appreciate all you guys that watch these videos. Leave me a comment down below and let me know, of course, like usual, what you guys think of the video, and we'll get right to it. What's going on, guys? We're going to jump right into this tutorial. This is my girl Tara. You've seen her before. I did her haircut before around Halloween. Kind of my channel wasn't very big then. Didn't get a lot of views on that video. She came in with some cool looking color. I thought we'd throw another cool cut on her and throw something else out for you guys. So we're going to start off by sectioning her hair. We're going to go from the crown to her recession in the corner. You guys can see where the bangs kind of are longer, and then we can tell where the hair on the side is. And sectioning the hair like this is just going to make sure that when we finish the haircut, the hair that wants to fall down to the sides is going to fall down to the sides, and the hair that we style on top is going to stay up there. So you guys see I section that off. We use some hair grippers and hold that up. And then we're going to go around and we're going to start to create our perimeter by doing some block graduation. So guys, my middle finger is on her head when I pull this hair out. It's against her head, and then I pull it out square, and then just kind of cut this block graduation all the way around. You guys can see as I comb that hair down, it's going to lay right in. That's going to allow us to set that up and then come in underneath it with like a 4, set the sides to a 4 up into that weight. So alright, so we're going to go in. This is my custom FX, guys. If you didn't see the video on this, go check out my other video from a couple weeks ago. I got this in Long Beach at ISSE. Got to build it at the Custom FX booth, at the Babyliss booth. I think the next time they're going to be doing this, guys, is going to be in New York. I believe that trip is March 8th. So if any of you guys want to build a custom FX, make sure you're at that show. So we started off with a 4 on the sides and took that up into that weight, and now I have a 2 guard open, and I'm establishing the side before I go in here and do the fade. Alright, so we're going to go in with the Slimline Pro and set our ball guideline. I wanted to keep a real dark C cup, so I'm going to drop that in the front. We'll come over the ear and then kind of drop it in the back in the same shape of the weight. Of course, clean up all the bulk underneath before we come in with our shaver. Guys, the best way for me to explain the shaver, when you're doing the large areas, you want to use both the dual shavers. When you're trying to blend into that top, as you can see right there, I have a lot more control using just the single shaver, and it also allows me to tap that against the skin, and that will soften up the line, so you guys don't have a problem leaving your shaver line. That's something I used to struggle with. So of course we're going here with our lever all the way open, and you guys know where we set the 2 up originally, so we have about 2 inches to set our open section and our 1 section. So we're going to go in right here and set our open section, and then we will come in with the slim line and start to bump that bottom line out. After the bottom line's out, come in with the clipper closed and start to work this section out. So we'll go through it once with our clipper closed at the bottom, and then we'll open our lever up, work our way up as we get up to the top of that section. Alright, now we're going to come in with an open one. We're going to take our section up above that, about 3/4 of an inch, same as the first section. You guys can see that's almost blended into that open 2. So we'll do our open one, and then we're going to close it up and start to work the line out. Anything that's left behind, we'll come in with our half guard and polish the rest of that out. Alright, so now since we started with the 2 open, we're going to come in with the 2 closed and just soften that line up. Make sure that all we have left is what's going to come out with that 1.5. You guys can see right on the edge of that orange. We'll use our 1.5 and blend this all together. Go ahead and give her a C cup here. We're just gonna go in with our skeleton FX, sharpen that line up. Don't do her vertical bars the way we style it, it'll be covered up. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. We're gonna go in on the same side and do the same steps. So we're gonna start with our 4 and clean the side up, and then we'll take a 2 up into the 4. And then I'm gonna do this side a little bit different because we're gonna do a design, so you guys can check that out when we get there. So on this side, guys, we're going to set our ball guidelines so I have an idea of the shape of the haircut. And then you're going to see we're going to go in and set these, kind of set some parts going vertically. And I wanted to kind of know where they were going to start, and then we'll cut those up into the hair that's left. And then we'll come behind that and fade it out. Before I go in and cut the design in, I'm going to go ahead and cut that hair down a little bit so that the design will cut smooth. So this is a 1.5 guard. Remember, we did our 4, then a 2 open, 2 closed, and then a 1.5 into that. So we're going to go in and cut these vertical parts here. And I want these all to kind of land the same way. So I cut my bald line in first. I wanted the parts to come off the bald line, be spaced out evenly, and kind of have the same angle as they go up. And then at the bottom of that line, we're going to blow it out. So the fade will kind of come up through the parts. I'm just going to take my skeletons and clean these up, and then after we fade it, we'll come back and clean them up a little bit more. But we're going to clean them up now, then we'll come in underneath that and fade the rest of that out. Alright guys, so now that the parts are in, we're just going to come in and fade this with the same exact steps as before. So we'll do an open clipper, come in and fade out from the bottom of that, and we'll do our open one up into the top that we already started with. So I'm going to take this time real quick, guys. We're about to hit 2,000 subscribers, about to hit my 4,000 watch hour time. You guys that know about my color enhancement cards, they're selling like crazy. I've been out to 2 shows this year already and met a lot of people and just had great success and just a fun time doing that. So I just want to thank all you guys for supporting me. I really just put in some effort and said I was going to start doing all these things, and I'm so excited to see it all paying off. So YouTube's really turned into something fun for me. I'm actually, if you're watching this, I'm about to finish up a day or 2 of work and head on a cruise for a few days. And I'm probably going to take my laptop and be doing some videos while I'm there. So I want you guys know I'm committed to putting out this content. I've had some of you guys reach out, and the way that this stuff helps you, and some of the way you guys explain how much this you've learned from me and the way that I teach or the style that I cut, whatever it is. I just am real appreciative and so glad that I can bring that knowledge and help you guys learn. So you guys look forward to more content coming. I'm going to keep trying to push the limit. I'm also going to keep going to more shows, so hopefully I'll have some cool more unboxings. On that note, I have the Gamma Plus Absolute Hitter unboxing coming out Thursday. But yeah, I'm going to do some more unboxings. I might do some more vlogs at the shows. Look forward to meeting some of you guys at the shows. But just want to tell you guys thanks. All this stuff is going so well, and I couldn't be more thankful and excited to see what is going to come next. So we're finishing up this fade, guys. Just polishing out this last part on the back here, and then we're going to go in and clip over comb all this crazy weight that you can see is left. So I wet that hair down so it would comb down, and then we're just going to go in with the comb flat against the head and clean up anything that hangs over. When we do the back, you're really going to see what's hanging out, and you'll really be able to tell what we're going after here. So you guys can see those pieces of hair as I stick the comb in, sticking out. We're just cutting it square to the head so that it looks nice and smooth. Now on this side, guys, I want you guys to notice the goal when you do something with color like this. I'm sure you guys have seen pictures. Really, the goal is for the blend to kind of finish right on the weight where the color changes. So as I looked at this side, I thought it looked clean, but there was kind of a fuzzy, not so clean part where the black and the orange kind of where that met, where I faded that out. And I didn't care for it, so I chose to put a part through the middle of it just to kind of take your eye off of it and to spice up this side a little bit. So we're going to go in, saturate the hair, do a point cut, and then we'll style it up. You guys know how we do the point cut. I like to do 3 or 4 big point cut, kind of a 45-degree angle. And if you guys look real close, you can see that from dyeing her hair, her tips are a little bit damaged. So I'm really trying to take all of those tips off and then just add some texture while we're doing that. So go through and texture it once through the middle, and then I will connect each side to the sides that we originally started with, and then we'll deal with the fringe separate. You guys can see I'm combing that out of the way. It's because we want to leave some length there, and we'll deal with that at the end. We're going to come vertical here, and you guys will see I can kind of connect the sections that I did, and that will also connect us to the front. And now we'll comb the front down and handle it kind of looking at her square. And you guys will see I'm just going to kind of slowly start trimming this until I get the shape that I want. And you guys can really do anything here. I know I've already said before, a lot of the time my fringe, kind of the way I style it and the way I cut it, kind of ends up the same a lot. I like it kind of blunt, and then I like to leave an accent piece. You guys could leave an accent piece on each corner. You could leave 2. You could leave one on one side and one, halfway through the middle of the other side. You could do it totally blunt straight across. It's just kind of what you guys want to do, what your preference is. So we're going to go in and clean these parts up. We'll throw some product in the hair, dry it all the way, and you guys can see the end result. Alright guys, I'm going to use my favorite product, the Tomb 45 Indestructible Clay. Again, I hope that's coming out soon. I'm getting low. I'm really sweating it, but we're just going to scrunch that in the hair. It's going to start to kind of develop a pieciness, and then we'll go in with our fingertips and kind of establish those pieces and see what we end up with. Alright guys, there's the finished cut. I hope you guys enjoy it. I would call this just a crop top with a kind of a freestyle design. This isn't a freestyle in the sense of kind of what I do on Jackson, but just kind of a creative cut. If you guys like this, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you liked. You guys let me know what else you guys want to see from me. And like I said, if you're not subscribed, we're about to hit 2,000. I might do a giveaway, and we're gonna keep pushing. So you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna work some videos up on this cruise, and I got some heat coming for you guys. So we'll see you next time. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you click this link right here. If you want to check out some more content from me, check out this video right here. Appreciate it.